Good morning guys, how we doing? So a little bit earlier than usual this morning. So Dan from Trading with Dan here. So this is our Bitcoin morning update. So straight over to those charts. So yeah, not a lot, not too much to cover. After basically what we went over in last night's video. Apart from we are now looking a little bit better. Well, we weren't looking bad last night, but we are looking ever so slightly even better now. So yeah, we're basically looking like we're going to get above the top of this, finally get above the top of this resistance, and start to at least try and play in this zone a bit, find some support here. Either that or we're just going to blast straight through. But yeah, it is looking marginally more positive than last night. You can see, yeah, I mean, you guys can just see us working our way up this resistance zone. You can see a lot of the recent highs. We're above the majority of the price action now. So I think literally it's a case of, yeah, I mean, I can't see. This is not financial advice, by the way, guys. I can't really see how yeah, given a little more push, we can't be over 10,000 basically today. So yeah, there's some famous last words, but this is looking more like one of the more high probability trades. I mean, with a tight stop loss, you could have a tight stop loss around here of around just 9,700, because that's not even a $100 trade. And then yeah, go for 10k. That's what I'm going to be doing anyway. But yeah, obviously not financial advice, but yeah, so I mean, this is the first time it's sort of like looked, well, since obviously we had this move from down here, this is the first time it's looked good for a potential break up now. So yeah, it's all very positive. Obviously we've got the Fed coming out today, so they could obviously have an effect on obviously major markets, which then could have a knock-on effect on us, on crypto markets, on Bitcoin. But that actually isn't until, well, it isn't until this evening here in the UK, so it's quite a good few hours away, basically most of the day. But yeah, the other thing as well is 12-hour Stokes. 12-hour Stokes now looking really good. I think this is what is going to give us the push up, the momentum. So yeah, it is looking really good. Obviously we still got we know what our downside is. I mean, if you're being aggressive, you just have your stops under 9,700, maybe maybe below this wick, just to give yourself a bit of leeway. So basically 9,650, and then also if you're being more less aggressive, and not obviously taking as big a position relative to your account size, you can just have your stop around under this support zone. But yeah, it is looking pretty good, looking like we are going to make a move now. The weekly candle, this weekly candle's actually at the moment, we're only early days in this week, but at the moment it's not looking too bad. What I do want to show you though is a daily candle from yesterday. This is a nice relatively bullish candle. You can see the long downwards wick, showing that price action got bought back up, and then we closed near the top of the candle, above support as well, above our actual support zone we closed. So that is bullish. So on a daily candlestick analysis, basically getting over 9,900 will trigger buy trades. And will I mean, it's so close to this resistance area that I can't see that giving us. I mean, you kind of look at these candlestick analysis is up there with one of my favorite sort of analysis. I may have to actually properly order what I look at, because I'll have to actually clear it up in my mind, because obviously there's the TD sequential, there's candlesticks, and then there's horizontals, and then there's momentum indicators. So but yeah, I'll have to maybe do a video clarifying what order and what exactly I look at. But candlestick analysis alone, breaking above here, is going to propel us. Yeah, what I was going to say is like, you have to sort of look at these candles as like a rubber band. So we've sort of pulled all the way back, and then we sprung all the way back up. So you think that momentum that we sprung back up now can follow through to the upside. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking here. Yeah, daily Stokes are still not looking so bad. They're not really making a move. and 4-hour Stokes getting up to that higher zone, which is it's not bad for us to be up here. It's actually good. It just shows that we've got buying pressure. It shows that we've got momentum to the upside, and yeah, I mean, look, we can clearly hold up here, we can move up here. So I am expecting a break soon, and at the moment the break is looking like it's up. Obviously, could it be a fake out? Of course it could, and we could get slammed down like this, but be down for the count this time and stay down. Or we could literally just break up and up and up. So we have obviously got, you can see the tightening in volatility that we've got going on here. I mean, I'll just draw it quickly. I mean, just very roughly speaking, even if we're including that sort of massive wick, very rough drawing there, guys. But look, this is a tightening formation. So I'm expecting a break soon. Obviously the move here is up. The larger time frame move has been up. So yeah, you have to statistically give the bulls the benefit of the doubt that they are going to be the victors. But obviously that doesn't have to happen. We have to see how it plays out. There are many bullish factors in the markets at the moment, as you can see from other markets doing so well. So I do think it's just the sort of the bearish factors that are just holding us back at the moment. But once we overcome those, it will be a whole different story. So yeah, looking at the weekly here, the bearish factor's been this weekly 9. And then this longer term trend line. But look, we are above this trend line. Obviously, I always say in my videos, this trend line isn't necessarily 100% accurate. You can draw it in different places. You can draw it different ways. We may not be above it if you draw it differently. If you draw it where we're not above it. But this is looking like we are breaking through here on a massive macro level. So obviously you guys know I prefer horizontals. This is the main horizontal, well, the first horizontal, 10,000, around the 10,500, and then the next one being this 11,500. And once we break through there, there's going to be all sorts of buying. And don't forget, there's a lot of in inverted commas liquidity in the hands of Momo traders, momentum traders on their Robinhood apps and whatnot, and they've got a lot of paper gains from buying a lot of bankrupt stocks and making a lot of money. And these guys, believe me, once Bitcoin starts breaking out, these guys are going to be among the first to be jumping on this bandwagon, and just look at the squeezes they're putting in other markets at the moment. So these guys are waiting. These guys are just waiting for someone, just for Bitcoin. They're not waiting, sat there watching it waiting. They're just waiting until it comes upon their radar, being like, Bitcoin's breaking out. Bitcoin's going to go to 20k. Bitcoin's going to go to 30k. And then these guys are going to pile in like you wouldn't believe. Obviously that's not financial advice, and you might think, well, how do you know that? I mean, you can't say that is the case. But you just look at what they're doing. These guys, this is exactly the sort of thing they want. And don't forget, these are millennials as well. I mean, this is their thing. Bitcoin is their thing. They know the current financial system's a joke. This is their thing. But that aside, they're just going to chase the trend. So we just need to break out that trend. But anyway, super bullish video for you there, guys. But like I said, I am super bullish at the moment, until I'm proven wrong. Obviously it is, like I always say to you guys, it is a technical analysis that is making me super bullish. I mean I'm not going to go back to that weekly chart, but you can't look at a weekly chart, a potential ascending triangle, consolidating at highs. You can't look at these things in an asset that was double the price a good few years ago, whilst other markets that we highly correlated with are making all-time highs. So you can't look at this market in any other way than we have got a lot of potential to break out. So yeah, so that's all I kind of wanted to say there, guys. So yeah, good luck, happy trading today. I'm actually going to be away from my desk most of today. I've got I've got to go to Liverpool actually. So yeah, I will be back though late afternoon. So yeah, I'll be back then. But anyway, so thanks for listening, guys. Remember, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. So that was basically rallying the Bitcoin troops this morning, the morale booster. But yeah, well, not that we need our morale boosting. I mean, look at us, we're near 10k. So let's see what happens. We do know the downside. I always go over the downside. So yeah, so wait, have I just moved some? I have definitely moved some. This has come from somewhere, hasn't it? Let's undo that, see if we can get it back to where it was. But yeah, we definitely done some morale boosting here. So yeah, let's see if we can, let's see if the Bitcoin can do us proud. Right, I'll speak to you guys later.